here's a quick review and demo of my favorite Kramer that's on the market today, which is Kramer the 84 model. It's my understanding that this is allegedly the Van Halen spec Kramer, which you can probably tell by looking at it. It's very similar to what Eddie played back in the day. It has one of my favorite necks out of all my guitars. It's not quite as thin as most of the other Kramers that are out there. It's got a little more meat to it. It's similar to a Fender, but for me it just it fits my hand better than the other ones do. I think Eddie would approve of it. I know that nowadays I think that the latest 2025 models come with the Kramer branded pickups, but I got this one a few years ago, back when they came with the Seymour Duncan JB. And I think if anyone that follows me on Instagram knows I'm a DiMarzio guy, but this pickup just sounds so good and really fits the vibe and era of what this guitar is supposed to be. I didn't change it out. Also, even though it's only one pickup, you have a push-pull knob. Although I will say, when I first got this, actually all of the Kramers that I have that are push-pull are wired a little bit weird. When I first got them, I believe they were phase inverted. So I had my guitar tech rewire this to be humbucker and split coil, which for me I get a lot more use out of that configuration rather than the phase. And the only other mod that I've had done other than rewiring the pickup is I had a EVH Drop D tuner put on this. And the cool thing about this guitar is that you don't need a trem stop on the back for the Floyd if you want to put a put a Drop D tuner on it, because it's dive only. Just from the way it's built, it's meant to be flush against the body, which is the way I prefer my Floyds. And also I think that's part of the Eddie specs as well, which is partially why I like that. But enough talking, I will play a little bit now. So here's the clean sound. Again, just one pickup. And then you can split the coil, at least if you set it up to do that. But of course, if you're watching a video on a Kramer, you probably want to hear the overdrive distortion tone, so let's just go right into that. And then I guess I'll do the split coil with the distortion as well, which you can hear. It does get a little noisy, but that's just how it is. Then back to the full humbucker. So there you have it, the Kramer the 84. Again, this is my favorite Kramer that's on the market right now. So if you're looking at getting an 80s shred machine that just cuts through the mix, that's the other thing I should mention too, is that just the natural tone of this guitar seems to fit in the mix really well. It's got some nice mid-range to it, but there you go.